Morning, Rabotai. Tonight, Thursday night, is the night of the 14th of Nisan. We have a mitzvah, midrabanan, this evening, immediately at Tzet Kochavim, of Bedikat Chametz, to search for and then to destroy the Chametz. Preferably, a person should pray Mincha ve'arvit before Bedikat Chametz, Tadir v'shenot tadir, tadir kodem, and also, once the time for Bedikat Chametz comes, not only the time for Bedikat Chametz, but even from a half hour before, you can't have a set meal, you can't have, meaning you shouldn't sit down to dinner if it has hamotzi or mizonot. You even can't learn at that time, learn Torah. The Chachamim said you have to focus on the mitzvah. Now, if you have a shi'ur kavua, if there's a shi'ur that happens specifically at that time every night, and if they don't do it at that time, the shi'ur is not going to happen, they can have the shi'ur and then go do b'dikat chametz later, but preferably to make the shi'ur a little bit earlier so they can start the b'dikah at the proper time. The proper time for b'dikah this evening in New York, according to Sfaradim, Tzet Kochavim, is approximately 8 o'clock. So after Mincha ve'arvit, you go straight home, 8 p.m., and you start the b'dikah le'or hanir. What you do is you take a 1-wick wax candle, 1 wick, that's it, and then a knife. According to the Ben Ish Chai, you take a little salt on the ke'ara also, and you walk around the house and you check. Now again, people think that it's some sort of a ceremony. Bedikat Chametz is not a ceremony. It's a mitzvah, which means that you have to get your hands dirty. You get down, you have to look, you have to actually, get down. There's no, people ask me, how long should a proper Bedikat Chametz take? And there's no real answer to that question because it depends on a lot of factors. It depends how clean your house is, and it depends how big your house is. It depends on a lot of factors. I'll tell you, in my house, my home, it takes me about an hour and change to do the entire house. Yeah, because I don't do a ceremonial Bedikat Chametz. I do the mitzvah of Bedikat Chametz. Therefore, you have to get down and look on your hands and knees and check the way the Chachamim said. And the Ben Ish Chai writes, "Velo yakutz b'bdikato." Don't get repulsed. Don't get disgusted as a result of the bdikah, because this mitzvah is very, very precious to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and the Satan tries to do anything to throw you off to make sure you don't do the mitzvah as necessary. Now, make sure also when you put out the 10 pieces, which is Minhag Yisrael, to make sure that the pieces are each less than a kezai, such that even if you don't find one, it's not the end of the world. After the bdikah, you make a bitul this evening. I don't know, I saw a paper floating around by some, I don't know what. The paper said, it tells you the text of the prayer for bitul chametz, nullification of chametz. It's not a prayer. It's nullification. You're making a nullification of chametz. You're saying any chametz that I own is hereby ownerless. And then tomorrow morning, right after the tefillah, you should go burn your chametz. And after you burn the chametz, you make another bitul. You take a Haggadah with you. The text is in the Haggadah. So that's with regards to bedikat chametz. Make sure the chametz doesn't disperse after you collect it this evening. So,